All right. Welcome back to another episode of Rusty Burton TV. I'm Rusty Burton, your host, your instructor, your tutor, your whatever you want to call me. And today we're going to be talking about weeding vinyl graphics with small text. And this is mainly for you hobbyists or your craftsmen, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm not sure. Your Martha Stewarts of the world that like to buy Cricut machines and make yourself some little decals and nice little projects. That's pretty cool. It's real popular, and I got a friend. All right, know what gave me the idea to make this video. I got a nice, cool friend, and she just posted on Facebook the other night about how she had to find God in the middle. She had to find him again. She had to find him in the middle of weeding some small text because she was about to throw everything she had. And it's not safe for people to be around these kind of I don't know. Some people just get so mad, and I don't know nothing about that. But I'm totally joking because I've had to weed small text myself, and I had to find God right in the middle of it because I was about to stab somebody or just whatever I had to do, and it drove me nuts. So you know what we always do? I call it research and development. My R&D team, right? So I sit down and I think, how can I do this without killing somebody or killing myself or wanting to kill somebody, not physically doing it. I'd never do that. But you don't want to have to say summon the devil is what I like to call it. You don't want to summon the devil in the middle of this stuff because this will reading small text will cause a man to summon the devil. You don't want to do that ever. I've thrown hammers and it's done nothing but just break stuff and it does no good. But anyway, weeding vinyl graphics with small text. How do you do that? Well, I'm gonna tell you how I do that, and I come up with a simple solution, and this works. I've tried it. I've tried it. These are some images I got here, and you say, "Hey, image, that's just one." This is actually my vinyl. Of course, you can't really see my corners because my pictures suck. But there's text in there, and it's about a half inch tall, and this works on even smaller text. Okay, it will work. This is just my vinyl graphic. I did it out of some nice hot pink, and it works really well. Okay, nice hot paint works really well because it's easy to see. Now, when you're doing white, I'm gonna give you another little tidbit if you can do this. When I'm doing white, I go buy me some chalk for a chalk line. All right, and I just take a little bit of this and I'll sprinkle it on my graphics. I'll take my hand and rub it in, and now I can see where I need to go. And when I'm done with that, all right, and I get my graphic taped up, most of your tape will pull that chalk off. All right, and some of you little hobbyists are thinking, tape, what are you talking about? You know, because you have these nice little transfer sheets or whatever they call them, and they're terrible. Throw them away. Go throw them in the trash right now. Go on Amazon and buy you some masking, pre-mask. Type in vinyl pre-mask tape or whatever, and it'll pull it up. A lot of people use this in the paint industry because they they might tape up a car and they use this stuff. And I buy this stuff in big, large rolls. I buy anywhere from a 12-inch roll to an 18, and I'll have a 24 and a 48-inch roll. Then I'll have a 3 and a 6-inch roll for smaller stuff, but I hardly ever touch it. I've had it for a while. And anyway, I can do most of what I need to do out of a 18 or a 24. I'm going to magically delete that. Like, oh, cool, you had another picture. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that graphic and you're going to apply this pre-mask. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I just explained it. Go to Amazon, type it in vinyl pre-mask tape, and it'll pull this up. Buy yourself about I don't know, whatever size project you always work on. If you have a 15-inch cutter to cut your vinyl like a Cricut machine, you need 15-inch tape, and that'll cover everything you need. And you can buy stuff in 100 yard rolls or maybe 100 foot. I ain't sure. You gotta watch. My supplier just keeps me hooked up. I'll tell him what I need, and he send me a bill. Anyway, you're just gonna tape that up. We're not gonna weed it out. Just tape it up, squeegee it down. All right. And I'm gonna show you this right here. This is the sticky side. Right. I flipped this over after I taped it up, and I peeled that off really, really slow. Right. I peeled it real slow. Just peeled that backing off. Now you're not gonna want to throw that backing away. You're gonna keep it in a nice, safe, clean spot for about 5 minutes until you're done. That's about what the total time it took me to complete this project. After I cut it, of course. When I cut small text, I slow my cutter way down. I slow it down to 20 to 30 millimeters a second. All right, so that's just you're gonna get just your sticky side. Now I'm gonna take this right here. I'm gonna tape it down. Now I'm gonna leave a little bit of tape when I trim this and cut it. I'm gonna leave about a half inch of my pre-mask, which is not the blue, but the milky white looking tape. I'll leave it hanging over so I have something to tape down to without getting into the pink right here. Alright. Just remember, this side's sticky. We want it up. I'm going to take it and just kind of fold it back. And it's going to reveal all of my text. You follow me? Just roll it back. And you don't want to get this right down on this. Because remember, this side's sticky. You want to kind of keep it up just a little. Make sure you don't pull any of your letters out. Right, just pull that back. When you get done, you're going to have something like this. Is that cool? And then all we got to do is take our tape up. I take me a knife and I just whoosh, 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 whoosh. And then I take you can actually do this now. You can actually take, even before you untape it, and take your backing and lay it right back on this and squeegee it down and then cut that out. Cut out where you need to cut. Now these are like I said, these are half-inch letters. I still got to go in and I got to weed out a little bit. You can tell. All right. You're looking at it backwards because it's upside down. You're looking at the mirror of it. I'm gonna give you another little tidbit, and you may have figured this out by now. When you're weeding this stuff, lettering, which is just your alphabet, will always weed best from right to left. All right, and I kind of did this backwards because I'm not typically dealing with small text. I deal on a bigger scale. So you're going to want to weed this from right to left in most cases, unless you're doing small text. You're going to want to go left to right. I'm going to zoom in here and I'm going to show you why. And you can imagine if I take my vinyl right here, I'm just going to grab this corner, I'm going to start rolling it back. Right? Now when I get to this H, it's going to pull that out. Of course, I got a little divot in my A, but you can see it's naturally going to want to come out. Alright, now what if you do it the way I did it? I got to pull it back, and now I've got a hook here. I pulled the A out. I got a hook here, 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 here. You can see all the little hooks that I got to pull out. Right? And when I say a hook, it's just a part that's not going to naturally flow out of that vinyl. So I suggest if you're doing letters, right, I'm talking A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I can't type it, but let's use this as an example here. You blow that up a bit. Alright, so if I was to take this and I'm going to weed it out from right to left, right, it's going to flow over that. I'm going to pull that one. I'm going to pull the M and N is going to come out naturally. My J comes out naturally. My I and H. And up, guess what? One little spot right here on my G is going the wrong way. Right, I'm pulling this way. But if I pull down on it right here, take a little pick and bam, I got that. My E is natural. My C is natural. This little hook would have to go. And you can just see that. And then the A right here, of course, right here. But now what if I did it this way? All right, now I'm pulling it this way. Oh, now I got to go back and get my B. I'm pulling it this way. Oh, now my C's still in, so I got to reach in there and pick it out. Oh, now I got to get this little section out. And now that. My G come out pretty nice that time. But I can see this stuff. I've actually done it for a long time. Now I got to go back and get my K. And my elemental P looks alright. And you can see the difference. I only had one or two letters that I actually had to do something with, as opposed to just weeding it out naturally. So you always want to come in on this right to left now. Let's take this for example. Now, which way would you weed this? It's the pop quiz. Pop quiz, which way? Which way you weed it? Or if I come this way, oh, now I gotta reach right here and get my 9. Pull it over here. Now I gotta go get my 7. This comes out naturally. This does, but now I gotta go back and get this section. Try it. Try it. Cut you out 2 of these. Set them side by side. Alright? Or maybe cut one on top of the other. Cut it. And then I want you to weed one from the right and one from the left. If we do it this way, we got 2 pieces we gotta pull out. The rest is natural. If we do it this way, we've got 1, 2, right here, 3, 4, 5. What? So yeah, remember text. Any kind of text, we're going right to left. Alright? Right to left on text. On text, I mean, the alphabet. And left to right on numbers. And I know you're thinking, man, this is crazy. I've done this for 15 years now. Actually, yeah, 15 years, starting doing this 2001. All right. So you're going to want to do this exactly like this. Trust me on this. Just trust me. I've done this. You will not have to go find God in the middle of weeding vinyl if you will take and do it this direction. Of course, I know I did it backwards. I just grabbed it and took off. But pay attention to which way that's flowing, really. And remember, this is just if you're looking at your text here. What did we do, though? Oh, man, we're looking at it through the back. Now we got to go this way, right? Just an example. So I hope you learned something. Tips and tricks from Rusty Burton TV.